And now, may I request our special invitee, His Excellency, Mr. Yogesh Punja, the High Commissioner of Fiji, to kindly address this August gathering.
Ladies and gentlemen, and the nominees and awardees and the winners of this particular event, आपको पहला चीज़ बताना चाहेंगे कि ये जो हेयर स्टाइल मेरा है, it's a sikha and not a fashion. There was a question asked about Fiji and the models of education that we have. The whole world is faced with the same challenges, and I think the UN has got a very nice prescription that they've given out to the world, which says that if you educate a person and you keep him healthy, he'll pull himself out of poverty. And I think this model has been replicated worldwide. And our countries like Fiji, some of you आप हिंदी तो समझते हैं, so right? So I'll speak a little bit of Hindi at the same time, but more fluent in English. Fiji में हमारे पास 9 lakhs के population है. It's very much like a small township here in Delhi. और हमारे पास 9 lakhs tourists आते हैं. So small country, but a pretty vibrant country. हमारे GDP है 5,000 USD per capita income. So average income is a pretty decent. So we're in the lower middle class type people. We are in the Pacific Ocean, which is 4 hours away from Australia. So it's a distance. So you're in the Indian Ocean. We're in the Pacific Ocean. So इसलिए we call ourselves the Pacific. Talking to Rekha and the team about this particular event. I'm really thankful to the integrated achievers for having put this event together. It's important to highlight and acknowledge the people that have contributed to the community. This event also marks not only the achievement, but also the contribution towards the society and the nation per se. It is a proud moment for organizations and individuals who have been accorded this Achievers Award today. I wish to take this opportunity to congratulate you all for your contribution. The award is one way of thanking you and also to encourage you to continue with your noble cause you have been doing so far. Ladies and gentlemen, there are countless individuals in the public eye who, through their actions, serve and inspire others. Be it actors, authors, innovators, business leaders, and people exemplify success in every aspect of their lives. Not simply by achievement, it is, if anything, an influencer and an inspirer that makes the world a better place. I wrote a really fancy script. This is written by diplomats for me. But I wanted to just give you a very small example of my life, for that matter. A lot of people always want to look up to people. I'm a businessman by profession. I'm a third generation Fijian. My grandfather is from Gujarat, and he went in the 1935, so close to 90 years ago. I was talking to a educator just before you came, and we were talking about how people have struggled. Everybody in this world has struggled. My grandfather came with a small bag in his hand, and today I have 1,000 employees and I've got over $100 million turnover. So my business has grown. But I kept explaining to the system, and I think your MC said it very well, that our current education system is for here, but we need to educate people from here. And that's the biggest challenge, the values that we have. And India is one country which has got so many values. It is so diverse, it's got so much to offer. And I think, although a small audience today, and I've spoken to thousands of people on this sort of events, but you make a difference. Each one of you over here will make a difference. हमारे जो struggles हैं, only you know. And for every successful person, there has been struggles behind them. My father keeps telling me that, when he was young, he had to work in our store directly himself, carry the sacks of rice and flour. So we have dirtied our hands in the process, and we have grown in the process. But the most important part is that I've retained my value system. It's important to realize that we can grow, we can make money, and like you said, the wealth is there. But end of the day, what are we giving back? And this life, हमारे में कहना है ना, जो in this Hindu system is that ये जो महल आप बना रहे हैं, आपके साथ में जाएगा नहीं. And what you're going to leave behind is what will matter to the people. And I think, people behind the education system and businesses, the achievers today, you are giving it back. And I think it's not only just your achievements, but the contribution you're making to the community and the bigger good of this country. And I enjoyed your conversation, your chat on this issue. One of the things I was explaining to somebody in the audience was that India has a few challenges. Your population is very big. Yes, we are all now looking very internally. How can I grow? How can I do better business? How can I do things rather than we? And in the cracks of this stride to grow, we're leaving behind a lot of people. And I was very pleased to see the dancers today that were brought out of the streets. And in actual fact, I've made up my mind to maybe invite them to one of our mission events to showcase their talent and the achievement. This is an achievement that has to be acknowledged and recognized. And it's little moves that you make, little things that you do that makes a difference. So coming back to my family business, my great-grandfather who was in India was a priest. We are goldsmiths. हम sonar hai. We do goldsmith work. We make jewelry. But his primary role was a preacher. He used to sit under the tree. People used to come around. He would read every morning and afternoon the classes. Now that value system was passed on to my father, my grandfather, my father, and myself. The interesting thing was that somebody was saying that, the educator was saying that the cognitive thinking or value system is when the child is born to the age of 6. If at that period you are able to instill the right values and right systems, that's when it stays with him rest of his life. And India is very good at that. Our parents, the mums that have hang on to the culture and the religion and the value system, so you should be applauded for what you do. You don't realize it, but long term is when the child is grown up and what he does with his life makes a difference. And in our case, my grandfather, I remember when I was a young boy, my mom would tell me, mandir hai, good network, take over wahan par jaakar. We used to do those things. At that time, it didn't instill, I had no idea what I was doing at that time. But then eventually, there is an Almighty that will show light. We lit that lamp, right? हमारे system में हमारे गुरु की एक पूजा होती है, उसे ओम अज्ञानातिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जन शलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः. The Guru is the one who brings the light and opens your eyes. अभी हमको लगता है कि हमारे आँखें खुले हैं, but our eyes are closed. Close the fact to the truth. What is the truth? And people like you sitting over here understand the truth. Understand there is more than just putting money in our pocket and growing ourselves. It's growing the community that matters. So I want to congratulate you all once more for a fantastic effort. I know there are a lot more people out there that probably deserve a similar acknowledgement, but you have been chosen. So congratulations once again, and I want to thank the organizers for putting this event together. Thank you so much.